You're watching VoiceTober with BrandonVoiceGuy.
So this one comes back from 2016. Not that old and not that recent. This is when I really came back to doing YouTube. I went from a PS3 camera to my phone. Not the best quality still, which is weird. The PS3 camera, if used as a microphone, did do a good job, although it did have some issues with the pop protector. Like you can hear, so that's why, you know. It's another goofy video I made after watching, blame it on Jorge's video on the top 20 most unintentionally disturbing kids shows, and Peppermint Park came up, and I thought, wouldn't that be cool if I made a creepypasta based on that? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It got 800 views, so maybe this one will do it, maybe not. That being said, I hope you enjoy Peppermint Park. Ooh. In the late 80s, I was hired on to help out with a local educational show known as Peppermint Park. It was basically a ripoff of Sesame Street, but with a weird, creepy, unsettling atmosphere that everyone picked up on, despite it being an educational show. One critic even made a statement that it was straight to DVD and straight to hell. You may be wondering why a generic educational show would create such a creepy, almost terrifying atmosphere. Well, you see, the man behind the show, whom I'll address as Mr. Peppermint, wanted to take the show to a very real and dark, as he sometimes says it, place. We need to show the kids just what life truly is. He told the staff if they would question if it was too scary or too far, and rightly so. Some of the episodes he thought up had morbid situations, such as, well, rape, kidnapping, even torture. The original staff wasn't even supposed to be puppets, just, well, a range of kids and young adults, and even some senior actors who all had issues with the show, and even some of us and the editing and producers staff refused to be part of any of it unless the show became lighter and more kid-friendly. At some point, the ideas being shot down, Mr. Peppermint finally snapped. "You want kids shit? Fine!" He snapped as he threw a tantrum and shrieked and raved. His face turned a sickly red as he ran out of the room, slamming the door behind him. The following weekend, the editors and the other staff returned, some contemplating quitting. When we walked in, we were surprised to find that the actors weren't even there. There was a large tarp covering something in front of the table. It looked as if something was piled underneath it. We sat in the meeting room for what felt like hours. Whispers started going around from the other staff members about what's under the tarp, to where the other cast members were, to Mr. Peppermint's freak out, when he just walks in with a creepy yet content smile as he stood by the tarp. After much thought and a long conversation with the cast, I decided he takes away the tarp to compromise. We saw what looked like the cast, but they were puppets. He walked behind them and started manipulating one of them and started talking, singing the opening to the show in his off-key, creepy voice. He added, "I lighten the mood," and the cast, well, he chuckles, lightened their mood. It was then that I realized that we got a better look at what the puppets were. Their bulky torsos, their human arms, yet tiny puppet head. Like I said, you wanted a kid show? You got one. His face became pale and contorted into a sinister smile. Now, are we going to agree with this, or do I have to make more compromises? We could always use more friends. He looks down at one of the puppets. "Isn't that right, Ernie?" He moves the puppet's mouth. "You got that right," he said, slowly turning his head to us, grinning. Most of us sprinted for the door. We could hear him still screaming inaudible sentences echoing down the hall. We ran for our cars and escaped the madness. A few months later, after I escaped, I was flipping through my TV and something caught my eye. Something that made me freeze. It was Peppermint Park, playing with those bulky mannequin puppets. I couldn't believe it. A wave of heat washed over me, making me sick to my stomach. I slowly flipped back, praying I was wrong, when my fears were confirmed. Peppermint Park was playing. But the thing that scared me the most was there were 2 new puppets, 2 dinosaurs. How many people did Mr. Peppermint get to? Am I the only one that really escaped this? Am I the only one that knows the truth? What's even worse is, you can still watch clips of this show, this thing on YouTube. People must know the truth. He could still be out there. Even if he's dead, people still have to know the truth. Why? Why they're so afraid of this show? Well, guys, what'd you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below if you enjoyed it, didn't like it, whatnot. And as always, let me know if there's a creepypasta you would like me to do for my next VoiceTober video. And stay tuned for Rick Rants. He's going to talk about, well, about trick-or-treating, I suppose. You know, the state of trick-or-treating, but no spoilers. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next VoiceTober.
Thank you for watching Ghost Sequels. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and request. Hit the bell to let you know when Brandon goes live or uploads another video. Check out the 2 videos on the screen and subscribe if you haven't already. There are also donation links in the crypt. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next VoiceTober.